Hi, you're listening to WUSB 90.1 FM. Welcome to ChinaBlue's Radio. My name is Jennifer and I'll be the host today. And joining us today we have...
Hello, I'm Lisa. I just graduated in May. I was the president before Jen, and yeah, I am now an adult.
Nice. Alex?
I'm Alex. I was not president, and that's all I had to say.
Hello everyone, I'm Kate. I was the president of Jen, Lisa, and Alex.
All right, and we'll start off today with the Chinese proverb of the day. For today, it's 功成名就, which means to wish a person success in their life and career. And I think this applies really well with our guests today. So you guys answered this question a little bit already, but do you guys want to specify when did you graduate, your major, and the position, which year you were in, whatever position you held?
Right? We all graduated, right?
Yes. You all graduated the year of
2020, the year that the world decided that it was gonna turn
Make
into
a change.
Good year.
Mhm.
Good year.
a very memorable year. You guys did you guys ever get to have the what's called the ceremony?
Yep, it was virtual.
Oh, you actually had did you actually go to virtual commencement?
I did.
Nerd.
Wow.
But what I regret was I didn't put up a picture of myself. So the picture of me was just a logo of Stony Brook, but that was
I
okay.
actually didn't.
Wait, okay, let's go back to the topic though.
So back to what we were talking about. So I majored in health science. We all graduated May 2020. Oh, we already touched upon this, right? So I already said that I was the president last year, and now currently I'm a medical scribe at CityMD.
Nice.
Repeat the question.
Huh?
Can you repeat the question?
Jennifer, can you repeat the question?
What major and what year did you hold your ChinaBlue leadership position?
Lisa, she did ask for your employment status.
She just wanted to throw it in there. She's getting bread.
Yeah, I just gotta
I
throw it out
also-
there, right? I'm
Yeah,
literally
of
on the front lines right now, and so is Kate. I held my position 2019 to 2020.
Okay. Interesting.
What about you, Alex?
I graduated May 2020 as well, and I was a mechanical engineering major. Mistakes were made. Let's move on.
All right.
Well, I graduated this May 2020 also. I'm senior as Alex and Lisa. And I joined ChinaBlue my freshman year, and then I was the secretary of ChinaBlue 17 to 18, and then I was the president for 18 and 19.
We got double year e-board over here. Whoop, whoop.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, I guess.
What made you want to be president in the next year? After you were secretary?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
It was during the time, I guess most of the people was leaving, and then there wasn't a lot of I guess old members during the time, and then I was thinking I don't want the club to die down, and then I feel like someone had to take the initiative to do something for the club, and then because I really wanted to dedicate myself and to make the club better, and then because I also had the experience in e-board, so I decided to just step up and fight with Alex for the position actually.
Ooh, Alex, you wanna
Sounds like you were coerced.
you wanna go into that?
No, I'm good. I got VP. I'm not happy. No, I'm kidding.
It was great though. It was great working with Alex, by the way. He was a great VP.
She's being so nice.
Yes.
But maybe
Yeah.
she's not. She actually, maybe she actually really enjoyed working with you as her partner
I
in
wouldn't call it a
crime.
partner.
I would not call it that way. But yeah, we work well together. Yeah, right, Alex? Question
Yeah.
mark.
Work is an
Okay.
interesting word.
That sounds
Okay, your
like
turn, Lisa.
yeah, that sounds like great. What about you, Lisa? What made you wanna do it?
That question.
Oh, why did I run for president? So it's kind of similar to Kate. So when Alex and Kate's year was up, I saw that no one was really running, and like junior year meant a lot to me, and like the club meant so much to me. Like it really helped me find out who I was. So if the club were to not exist, like I would be really sad. So that's why I ran for I kind of just picked president because there was no other like there was really no one else running. I was also thinking about secretary or VP, but then at the end I was like, all right, I'm just gonna, I guess, go for it. Just go for it, and then look what happened. Although I mean, what else would have happened, right?
Yeah. Going back to the COVID topic, I mean, like the job market and everything. Like, since you guys are graduating, and it's been such a historical year, with you guys, how's it been? I know, Lisa, you found a job. How's it?
I have learned that this pandemic has made me realize a lot about the world, especially like when working front lines. It's allowed me to realize like how many different perspectives we all take on what's happening right now. Like at work, just from my coworkers alone, right? Like I get to see like a varying range of like how people think about COVID. So like obviously some of my coworkers take it very seriously. Like they think that we should take every single precaution to be safe and like make sure that everyone, like, we're all being hygienic. And whereas I've seen some of my other coworkers like we're very desensitized at this point, because one, we work super long hours, and then are we talking about the job market?
Yeah, but it applies what you're talking about. Like, you're talking about your experience, right?
Yeah, but like it's just like there's just so much of a varying like range of how people see it. Like damn, Kate really threw me off my ball. I'm just gonna shut up now.
All right, since Kate, you interrupted her. Why don't you answer the question then?
Okay, my bad. But I feel like job market wise, I don't know, for my personal opinion on this, because I'm not really looking for a full-time job at this moment, because I'm just trying to getting my experience to get into program for masters. So like not thinking about like part-time, especially if you like me and Lisa, we're working at like clinics or like CDMD. I feel like job market wise is not as hard, especially medical worker is actually needed at this point, and it's not something that they can work from home or they can partially take off from work. So I think job market, if you want to work in this field, it's actually not that bad, except that you have to work in danger, of course. Protect yourself, guys. But if you are looking for a full-time job, I think maybe Alex can have more opinion on that, because I think that's what he's doing. But I think it's actually pretty hard to find a full-time job now, because first, people are working from home, and second, I know a lot of companies going through not bankruptcy, but like not doing that well, so they're actually trying to cut down the employees. So I feel like it's just gonna be really adding more weight into like how easy it is to get a full-time job right now for new grads.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Kate basically said it, right? I got Indeed open on my second screen right here. I'm looking at jobs. There are none.
Well, do you, well, especially for your major, right? Like you don't get any online, like you don't really get a work from home option, right? Because
Yeah. it's not often that you would find a remote work thing for mechanical engineering. I actually had an interview yesterday, and it was pretty bad because it was like they did not offer remote work at all because it was a manufacturing company and you had to be on the manufacturing floor. And I'm going to reject that offer because they look very, very suspicious. But yeah, and they're not allowed people hiring like Kate said because a lot of companies don't have the money to hire people right now, and some companies are still laying people off, especially now that we're in a second wave.
I think that honestly, especially for us people that graduated in 20s became so limited. Like me and Kate were fortunate enough that like we're in high like where we majored in, our sector's in very high demand, but like for every other type of sector, it's a lot more difficult, and it's just, it makes it even more difficult when you think about how when next year comes along, we actually won't really know like how things will be, given the fact that as we hope it is going to be. And then when the 2021 graduates come out, the people that graduate in 2020 will also be competing with them and looking for jobs in the job sector. So the pandemic has really it's really made it difficult for a lot of people, not even just people that graduated too, because when you think about it, when the world kind of opens up again, people that got laid off will also be in the job market again, looking for something to do, looking for something to, you know, allow them an opportunity to actually make money.
Yeah.
Right. I think that when the pandemic is over, businesses would be looking to cut back on spending, right? So it would make more sense for them to hire mostly new graduates, entry-level people, because they're cheaper, and then have like a few older people there to guide those entry-level employees, right?
That's 100%
So,
true.
yeah, I'm definitely hopeful for when the pandemic is over, but the sooner I find a job, the better, and for everyone else too, of course.
Yeah, I totally agree with what you said.
Oh yeah, that's actually a really good point you brought up.
Of course, yeah.
So like besides like, you know, looking for a job, are you doing something to, you know, take up your time?
Yeah, I've been biking a lot. So it's, you know,
Oh really?
exercising to keep yourself from
Right.
going crazy, you know.
Be healthy. Yeah, guys, stay healthy even though you're staying at home. You know, work out.
Yeah, and even if you are gonna go outside for walks, make sure you wear your mask, because I feel like one thing that
I agree.
people, yeah, no, 100%, because something that I'm noticing now is that people really forget, like they really truly forget that this pandemic is still here. It's still really serious. I think that because of the fact that media has laid off with showing, because wouldn't you guys agree, like when COVID first began, like it was really intense, like the way that media portrayed the people dying and like everything that was happening in the hospitals and the healthcare sector. But now I think that it's died down and people have forgotten like how important it is to still wear your mask, social distance, you know, do hygienic things.
Yes, I agree.
You guys kind of like answer this question as well, but what advice would you give to college students now?
Stay in college, don't leave, don't graduate until the pandemic is over.
Oh, but one thing like you guys you brought up, you know how like new graduates like they'd be more wanted by employers. I also feel that like it's hard to assess their skills because the online learning, I don't know if it's like the best setting and the way like the classes are conducted now. Like I don't think people are actually learning anymore, you know?
Right, but I think the thing is, employers don't really find somewhat sound basis of knowledge. As long as you were able to pass your courses and, you know, get through college and actually graduate, I think that's enough of a benchmark for employers, and they just look at your GPA, right? Because a lot of industry is actually not stuff you learn in school. When you come out and actually work, there's almost nothing applies, right?
Yeah.
Basic theory, sure, but like in terms of practical application, it really doesn't apply. It's a whole new learning curve.
I agree.
So it's up to the employer to train you anyway, right?
They do look at your, I guess, your grade, but I think they will they will look into more on your your resume that your resume, which includes your experience, your internship, and I guess like whatever you did when you're in college to have the experience to work in that company.
Also, something else that I've like some of the things that you major will apply, but honestly, because what you learned in school was more like studying based, what you do in the real world at your job is application based.
To all majors also, but more specifically to STEM, the way you learn in college isn't really about learning the material. It's important, but it's like not as important about as how college and your courses shape how you think, right? Because that's what I think employers know that, and that's what they care about more. Because if you change the way you think, you change the way you work, right? Compared to someone who came straight out of high school and someone who came straight out of college, they're gonna come at situations differently, and that's what's important to them.
Honestly, that's a really good point, what you brought up.
Yeah, I think sounds so intellectual, Mr.
Yeah, I agree. But it doesn't mean that you don't have to do well in classes though. That does not mean that.
Yeah.
100%. Like I think if anything, like when you do well in classes, it's not just grade based. It's about like, so I think that some professors are able to assess what type of student you are without even just looking at the grades. Because for example, like classes that are more paper based and like writing based, a professor is able to assess really well like how critical, like the ability of the student to think critically and like assess things. So, you know, that's where the recommendations really come into play too when you're looking for jobs.
Oh, I guess another advice for like current students is like know what you want to do after you graduate. Like now, if you don't know, then you should definitely think about it. Because I wish someone would told me that when I was a freshman.
Yeah, 100%. So like I think that while you guys, you know, before you graduate, you definitely want to. It doesn't have to be a gigantic like 5-year plan. But there should be some guys actually start looking at it, and especially when you're a senior. If you didn't start doing when you're a junior, you definitely really need to.
Yeah, and definitely start looking for jobs early. Don't wait to April and say I'm graduating in May and start looking for jobs.
Yeah,
Look for
100%.
them early.
Yeah, because when you start looking early, you can start seeing what positions are out there, right? So like you know what options are out there for you, and like I said, it really doesn't have to be a big thing. As long as you get your foot in the door, that's what matters the most after college. Like you want to start somewhere.
Yeah. Also, the good jobs come out earlier.
Yeah.
And also, don't be a boring person. A lot of what job is to like be sociable and be able to talk to your employers and your coworkers. Don't be that person who just wants to go in there and work and not socialize with anyone. Because that's what a lot of employers will be looking for too, right? They're going to be looking for someone who is able to fit in the company.
So this is where like I guess in college it's also important to develop too alongside like your studying habits and however way you may learn. So like, I don't really know what year you guys are, but given whatever range, you guys should like be willing to meet like whoever's out there, talk to whoever's out there, because there's obviously different types of people out there, and when you gotta get out into the real world, you're definitely gonna meet all types of people. Like they say that college is a microcosm, and you're gonna see that like when you graduate, it truly is, because it's just a little bit of an aspect of what you're gonna see in the real world. So you really, even if it's a little scary, just put yourself out there, right? Like you find yourself better and you understand yourself better once you put yourself out there.
That's a great segue to say, join ChinaBlue.
If you haven't already, start looking into next year.
Yes.
Yeah, no, just come to the event, socialize with people.
You're gonna meet so many different types of people in ChinaBlue too, so it wouldn't hurt.
Anyways, I think this is the perfect time to cue in music. So we'll be back. We're gonna play Kun Lover, and yeah, stay tuned.
颜色是幻觉，用纸片里的声音构成线，温热蔓延。多少个午夜肆无忌惮，醉梦酣欢，无意追逐，无法止步，热度包围了我。All I wanna do is float around， 我的心在小鹿乱撞，从日落到清晨的月光，抱你到天亮。你轻轻一个吻，我疯狂地回，气氛开始升温，危险又迷人。I really wanna dance tonight, feel a little bit dangerous， 少了些安全感，做我的心人。I know you want it。掉落人间，你像丘比特赐予我的首选，靠在枕边，环绕过你天使般的脸，这感觉实在太危险，能否再对我温柔一点点，不忍心再带你去冒险。All I wanna do is float around， 我的心在小鹿乱撞，从日落到清晨的月光，抱你到天亮。你轻轻一个吻，我疯狂地回，气氛开始升温，危险又迷人。I really wanna dance tonight, feel a little bit dangerous， 少了些安全感，做我的情人。I know you want it。怪这感觉，狂热灯光晃了，音乐放着开始体温上升，妆化了，你晃着 I know you really want it, you know you really want it。 你轻轻一个吻，我疯狂地回，气氛开始升温，危险又迷人。I know you wanna dance tonight, feel a little bit dangerous， 少了些安全感，做我的情人。I know you want it。 Be my lover。
All right, we're back, guys. Now we're gonna talk about what were your favorite memories in college. Anyone want to start it off? Kate?
Oh, I need to think because I think there's a lot. I don't have a favorite one because I don't know because it's been a while and I feel like there's a lot. I guess one of my favorite moments in CB was maybe like the first time. Oh, I don't know. Not like the first. I guess the first time that we had an event that was like pretty. That the outcome was pretty good. You know, I was like satisfied by the outcome, so I was happy. And there's other time that I was happy. Oh, maybe I did a really good grade on the test I studied really hard for, and I felt like my hard work was was done, noticed by myself. Yeah.
What class was it?
You achieved your goals and
I think
dreams.
yeah, I think it was like Orgo and Biocamp, but yeah.
You should actually be really proud of that. Orgo is really not a. Oh, I mean, jumping back to advice for undergrads. So for you guys, if you guys are gonna be taking Orgo, please actually start looking into material before you take the actual class. Like, do not go into this class thinking, oh, I'll just learn it as it goes. It's better to just prepare for Orgo because Orgo is very intense, right, Kate?
Yes, and my advice for Orgo students will be know your knowledge, and take advantage of the index card if they're still doing it when the class comes back, and just do a lot of practice problems so you know how to do the questions, because that's what really matters in the test, is if you know how to do the questions right and apply the concept.
Oh, but back to favorite memories. I would have to say, so like I said earlier, like junior year, I think was the most important for me out of all my college years. So one of my favorite memories, I think, would be, honestly, there's just so many. Like if we look back at CB, I think that one of my favorite memories was probably like arcade night of I'm not sure. I think it was the fall. I think fall arcade night, like that was really fun. It was nice to see our event in such a big location, and the turnout I think was pretty good, and we had really nice prizes too. And I think that whoever came that night enjoyed it, so that's what matters the most, right?
I agree.
I actually don't have any favorite memories because I don't have memories. My memory is just shot.
I feel you.
You know
so
what
bad.
it is? Another thing too is like when I think about college, like I can't think of a specific memory, right? Like I just remember thinking that college was really fun. Like when I just think about college, I think about that ambiance of the whole entire 4 years.
Yeah, same. Because it was actually really fast, like really fast.
Oh, also
Yeah,
for
so
the
treasure it.
for the youngins, honestly, guys, like really do try like all the things in college, because honestly, like these 4 years will fly by so fast, and like when you look back on it, the more things you tried, it's just when you get older, like I think like just within the first couple months, like I look back on the 4 years and I was just so grateful for everything. Like even the hardest times of college, like you learn through the hardest times, you learn resiliency. Through the fun times, like you learn like what you enjoy and like what's for you. So, guys, just really take advantage of the 4 years.
I do think it's kind of hard for people to
Yeah,
do that.
that's why, like, honestly, I feel slightly robbed of my senior year. But, like, for the juniors that became seniors now, like, you guys, I just really hope something better is given to you guys for the spring. Like, it's just so unfortunate that you guys already like didn't get homecoming and everything, but hopefully like next semester, I mean, if the vaccine really comes out in January and it works the way we want to, I hope you guys get something.
Yeah, I don't think they will. Like, I don't want to crush their dreams or anything, but to be more realistic, I don't think the vaccine will be really implemented or like enough. Like, I think it would have to wait until like summer maybe. Yeah.
Instead of talking about favorite memories, right? Let's talk about just like
good memories.
Great memories that you had. Like one time, me and my friends, Brian and Chen and Damon, we were just hanging out freshman year. We just hanging out inside and it started raining outside, right? We were weird back then, so we were like, time together. We haven't taken a shower together, so we go outside. We bring some shampoo and conditioner. We take off our shirts in the middle of the street in front of law, and we just start showering in the rain. It was great.
They were cold, right? You the bottom.
It was very cold.
Was it like a heavy rain, or is it just like
a shower?
No, it was heavy.
So given that story, we know that Alex will never get COVID, considering he literally bathed in rainwater. Yeah. So good job, dude.
Yeah, I'm safe. Don't worry, guys.
Yeah.
No, but that was a great memory. That was really fun. You guys should take a shower with your bros in the street.
So we don't necessarily. So ChinaBlue doesn't necessarily condone that message. You don't have to go to such lengths to have fun. You can do many other things to have fun. You don't have to go outside naked and bathe in rainwater.
Not naked. We had pants
naked.
on.
Yeah, they had pants.
We had pants on.
Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. Half naked.
Yeah.
Any other memories? Good memories?
Oh, okay. So I remember, so for the geese that live at Roth Pond, me and my roommate one time, like we were walking past the geese, right? So we were in the inner part of Roth. So my roommate thought it would be funny to like scream at one of them. And so she woke one of the geese up, and then it started like honking at her and woke all of its friends up. And next thing you know, we had all the geese honking at us. And I can tell you as a fact, when all the geese are honking at you and you know you've angered them, it's quite terrifying. So when we were walking back from where we were trying to go to, we actually could not walk within Roth. We had to walk on the outer skirts because we were scared of, pissing them off again. It's just not fun having angry geese because they do hiss at you. And, I think one of them tried to run up to us, and it's interesting.
Catch these wings.
But they're so cute when they're a baby.
And they're babies, yes.
Oh,
but
yeah,
then
they're
when they
really
grow up,
cute.
they're ugly little demons. So, yeah. Don't piss off the geese.
And don't step in their poop.
Oh, yeah. It's really gross. Like, it's just so gross. They really
It's
do
actually everywhere on campus. Everywhere.
So for the freshmen that haven't gone on campus yet, just know that that's one aspect of Stony Brook you haven't missed out on, stepping on geese poop.
Yeah, you'll have to switch your shoes pretty often. Clean them all the time. It's great. It's fun stuff.
Yeah. What about you, Kate? Your favorite, your good memories can't just be doing well.
Oh, come on, don't do that to
You
me.
can't just be eating
Okay.
chicken nuggies at night, okay?
Okay, honestly, it was one of the great moments. Okay,
Eating chicken
Okay,
nuggets at night? Yeah, that's a good moment. It is, honestly.
it is, right?
No, it is. It really is.
You need to give me like a few minutes to think about it because I was just enjoying listening to their stories, and yeah, I forgot about like myself. So
Hey, we can always come back to you. We
come
want
back to
you
me
to
later.
reminisce about your good memories too.
Okay, come back there. Wait, so do you have any other ones besides showering in the rain and yelling at the geese?
There was just one time that me and my friends built an igloo in the Mendy pit. It's really nice, actually.
Oh, I remember I walked because I lived in Mindy during the time, and then every time I see that, I was just like, oh, who built that?
Yeah, well, now you know. It was us. It was me, Angela, Julie, Linda, Emily, a few other people. we built that igloo, and then somebody hotboxed it. It was great and knocked it down.
Speaking about the snow and winter at Stony Brook, so when I was growing up, I actually really did not play in snow that much. So during one of the winters, me and my roommate, for the first time ever, I actually made snow angels. I actually made a snowman with her too, and it was outside our dorm window of the time, and the next morning I got to watch someone beheaded by kicking the head off my snowman that I made. So that was fun.
I think the moral of the story is don't play in the snow because people at Stony Brook will ruin your work.
But dude, honestly, it was such a clean kick too. I was really impressed.
That's pretty funny.
Ooh, I also have another. Okay, so this one involves CB. So I remember after one of our meetings, we actually went to Tabler and we played basketball in the courts there. That was really fun. I remember being short and not playing well, but it was still really fun.
Oh, I remember. Wait,
Yeah.
that one
Yeah,
time.
that was really fun.
Why was my invite?
You were invited.
You
probably
were
couldn't
invited.
come. Yeah.
No,
Oh, okay.
Kate always gets invited, but she never
just doesn't
comes.
come, and then she gets offended, and she asks where her invite was when it was her.
That is not true because I always go.
Oh, really?
Where were you at basketball?
I was not invited. I bet Alex wasn't there because he wasn't invited either.
Yeah, unbelievable. What friends? What don't join ChinaBlue? No, I'm kidding.
Wait,
He's
Jen,
he's speaking his true mind.
I'm gonna do the reverse card now. So, Jen, tell us about you. How are you?
How am I? What do you mean, how am I?
Well,
Like,
you have a
how's
lot on your
school?
plate, my dear.
Wait, sorry, I didn't get that.
How's your school life and how is everything? How's the online classes and the online club managing going on with you?
Clubbing, yes.
Clubbing.
What type of clubbing are we talking about?
Oh my god.
Yeah. I feel like managing a club online, it's not only a transition for eBoard, but also for everyone else, because you don't really know what's going on. Because a lot of us are home now, so we don't really know what's going on, and some people have like private like issues to deal with. And also, like, there's only so much you can do with online events. Like, everyone ends up playing the same games, like, see the same events being, like, used and whatnot, and, like, communicating to people, too. Instead of meetings, we have, like, these Zoom calls where everyone's screen is turned off and you're just, like, talking. I always feel like I'm talking to myself.
Oh, honey, I know that feeling.
And, like, you know, I'm pretty okay with that. Like, usually when people don't respond, like if it's like a group chat, like I don't really mind because like I understand, right? But sometimes when you're asking like a direct question and it warrants an answer and no one's answering, then I gotta call out people. It's not like I want to do that, but like I
Also,
need
now
someone.
you know how teachers feel, right? Like when no one participates in class and you gotta be like, so what do you think, Bobby?
Yo, but like, you know, like just answering the chat would be nice, you know? It's not that hard. Shaking my head.
For whoever's in the club listening to this right now,
Yeah, you better take note if you're listening to this right now.
No. If you're listening to this, we're not talking about you.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yo, do you think they even listen to this? Yeah.
no, for the few members that are actually listening to this right now, they're probably gonna be like, "What are you talking about, Jen? We actually do listen." They call you out on it, and then you're gonna know who actually cares, you know?
Yeah, I want to hear that. I bet there's only gonna be 2 people who listen to this. 2.
This
The
is gonna
person
be edited
editing,
out, right?
and yeah,
The other person who's also editing.
the other person editing and the person who has to check the audio. Anyways, I'll segue it back to you, Kate. What's your favorite memory? You haven't told us your good memory.
My favorite memory was when I first met Jennifer Chen. She was a freshman and she was so different so different from the Jennifer that you guys know right now. She was a little bit shy, but she looked like she wanted to do something big. And here we are, Jennifer Chen, the president of ChinaBlue, 2020 to 2021. That was my favorite moment.
honestly, Jen has really grown she's honestly grown so much. Like if you look at her character development, like if you've seen like maybe a show with a couple of seasons and you see the protagonist grow a lot and become a whole new person, that's basically Jen.
Very true.
Very surprising.
Yes,
Wait,
indeed.
Jen is a junior now?
Oh my god.
That's crazy.
She's actually a junior now.
I'm old now.
When did our little baby
yeah,
Excuse
grow up so
us.
much?
right?
Excuse us.
Oh, I feel what you guys feel. Like when I see like the club members now, they're all so young.
Oh please, you're not even that old. Wait till you're actually a senior, and then especially when you're an alum.
Yeah, but then when you hear, I'm like, what? How old are you? And they're like, I'm 18. I'm like, oh dear.
Are you 21 now?
I'm about to turn 21 in like.
Oh my god, guys, she's not even 21 yet, and she's out here calling herself old.
Come on, when you hear 2002 kids, it's a whole new level.
Oh my god, she's at 2000s. I can't.
2000, and their birth year is a compound sentence.
All right. Wait, what would you say is like your favorite event then?
After party.
Post event, like cleaning up, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was my favorite
that's
part
what-
when we had to clean, and I never actually helped clean when I was a junior.
Oh, nice. Thanks for mentioning that.
Unbelievable.
Oh, thanks for telling me that. That's why I was wondering where was everyone when I was cleaning up the event, you know.
Wait, I helped clean up for semi-formal,
For that one event.
and I also helped. clean, like,
Don't try to
vacancy.
defend yourself.
Anyway, my favorite event, I
Kidding.
think it's definitely semi-formal because it is like an event that where everyone come in, you know, they're glowing,
Semi-formal.
they glowed up, showing up, you know, and then they have a great time. They watch their performances, and you know, it's just like a very nice event. It's like what is it called? Yeah, it's
Best
just
way to end the year.
no, yeah, it's just for the end of the year first, and I guess it's just
It's a great way to just let loose and relax. Also speaking of semi-formal, so this, I guess technically my favorite event is semi-formal too, but when we were preparing for the dance that we performed at semi-formal, honestly that will always be something special to me. Given
Yes.
that I don't really dance,
was
but
really
like
fun.
honestly when we all came together and Justin like taught us that within the matter of I think 2 or 3 weeks. We're
You
still
It
can't
was not a lot of time. It was not because it was
discount
really hard to get everyone
Lucia.
together.
Lucia was there too.
I think Lucia wasn't there that much for the dance for the semi-formal, but Lucia was the one who taught the one that
For
Lisa
Miss
performed
Asia.
for. Yes.
Yeah. So she. Oh, isn't that the same dance?
Alex, how did you forget? There was Miss Asia's dance and then there was semi-formal's dance. I know you're old, but come on.
I told you
Yeah.
my memory is shot.
Wow, but you guys are all dancers. You guys all dance. Would you guys ever come back and show
My
up your
joints are
moves?
too old
No,
for that now.
only if you soloed for us.
I will only dance for you if you throw dollar bills because I
Oh,
really need
wait.
those dollar bills.
I can do that for you, Alex.
Okay,
Oh,
but there
really?
has to be a trade. So Alex will only do that if you dance. So
No, he just said he wanted dollar bills.
no, Alex changed his
could-
mind, right?
Of course.
Yes. See?
All right, I'll take that back. Oh, but like I think those memories are like it's like a really nice bonding for the club when you guys like dance and stuff like that. Kind of sad that like this year, there's no Miss Asia and we have so much cute new red.
It's okay. You can make them do it next year. Or there's always Miss Sweetie Pie for next year too.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah.
Alex,
anyways.
what was your favorite moment of the club?
You mean event?
The event, club event. Yes.
Oh my God, Kate. Unbelievable. My favorite event was hanging out with Kate because Kate was so cool. And she was way cooler than I was. So I was like, wow, this is really the highlight of my life. And I really cherish those moments that I spent with Kate.
Yeah, I
Alex,
agree.
there's
So
something
much.
in the tone of your voice. I don't know if you're being genuine right now.
I
No.
am gonna assume that he's being honest. Okay.
No, I agree with Alex.
She taught me so much in
life
so little
changing.
time. And she touched me right here.
We're
And
gonna edit
I'm
this
pointing
part
at my heart. I'm pointing at my heart.
out. Okay, whatever you say.
Where is your heart though? Is it on the left
In
of
my
your
left
chest, or
chest.
is it somewhere? Okay.
In my left chest. Also in my brain.
Also, I am not an event, so you have to give another answer.
No.
Oh,
But
meeting you
being-
was the event.
but-
Meeting
No,
you
no.
was the
Meeting
event.
you was eventful.
Wow.
And every moment spent
Wow.
with you was like a party.
Are you
But
sure it was?
It was the most eventful part
Okay.
of my life. I cannot believe that
oh my god,
I do not get to spend any more time with Kate.
you could.
I can't believe that I can't.
You could Zoom call her every other
I
night.
can't
How would she
believe that I
feel?
can't Zoom call her.
Well, you don't play game with us anymore, okay?
Oh yeah. Okay, I'll start playing again in January. Don't worry about it.
Why? Why January? Why not now?
That's when my event ends.
Your
Or,
what?
My RuneScape
Oh.
event ends.
All right. So, what were your first impressions of each other?
Okay, I guess Alex will go first because I guess he wanted to say something about me.
Oh no, I didn't have anything to say. Don't worry about it.
No, Alex, please go first.
Wait, what is
Please.
this?
Yeah, I thought you wanted to say it first.
This?
Alright, so the first time I met Kate, I was just hanging out with this guy named Andrew Zhao, right? Because me and this guy were working out together, we were gym buddies, and then I went to get dinner with him afterwards in East Dining, and he invited Cody, Irene, and Kate. Cody was not in ChinaBlue. Irene and Kate were. And when I met Kate, I said hi, and then I continued talking with Andrew, and then I don't even remember anything about Kate. I remember that Cody was mad cute though, looking mad cute across the table.
Oh my
My
god.
heart still.
Wait. Oh my gosh, this kid. You didn't think anything about Kate? Like you just saw her across the table?
Yeah, she was
That's
just
not
there.
a
She was
first
just like,
impression.
she could have just been a plate.
What did you think when you heard her voice?
Oh my god. I actually don't think she talked at all.
But when she did talk, what did you think?
Did you think it was a very leadership-esque type of voice? Very booming, very distinct.
No, I thought it was like a party.
What?
What?
What did he say?
A what?
A party?
What?
A
That doesn't
party.
even make any sense.
Yo, Alex.
Anyway, my impression of Alex first time meeting him was actually a negative impression because I remember he was just talking to our friend Andrew and Irene, and he was being really cocky. I don't know. Somehow he just made himself sound so cocky that
You mean arrogant, right?
I
Yeah.
was like, I
absolutely.
do not like this guy. I don't like the way he talks. I don't like the way he acts. I don't like the way how cocky he was. That's my first impression about.
But the tables have turned, right? Now she loves me. She can't get enough
He wish.
of me. Me and Kate are best
Yeah,
friends.
but yeah, we're like BFF now, so like yeah.
Wait, how did that impression change?
I guess it's through working with him and then getting to know him as a friend, not like just someone that I met for the first time. And I realized that's just how he is. And he's actually like more funny than, anything else. And you guys can already see he's like a clown sometimes.
What?
And
Excuse
also,
me?
and yeah, and he's really friendly.
Basically, aside from being
Oh wow.
funny looking, he's so fun to talk to.
I
as
think it's
well.
more of the fun.
Yeah, me too. I've gotten more funny looking. I have a beard.
Would you like to post a picture of your?
No, it's like a very patchy beard.
Oh, you're bored.
It's gross. Yo, I'll show
Wait,
it to you like,
okay,
in a few
now,
months when it actually
How?
comes.
What is your first impression of Jen actually, Lisa?
Oh, Jen. Let's see. When I first met Jen, I remember thinking she was just super quiet, and I actually didn't really know what her voice sounded like when we first met. But I thought she was really cute. It's just she gave off very shy girl vibes, and I mean, there's something I want to say, but I actually don't know if I should include it.
Just say
It can be
it.
edited out.
Okay, so obviously, okay, if you don't want to keep it, you don't have to keep it. But so initially I didn't think much of Jen, but then I remember like thinking like, damn, I kind of don't like her because we were playing Piccolo or whatever
Oh
it's
my gosh,
called.
I know exactly what you're gonna say. It was a joke, guys. It was a
Oh,
seriously.
so basically, I think the question was like, who do you think what was it? It was
I know
something like
exactly. It was like who do you think won't have like a lasting relationship or something?
yeah. And so she literally her eyes jumped to look at me, and then she's like, wait, what did you say? You also said something like, wait, do we have to say it or something like that?
No,
And
I asked like cause like there was like cop out like whatever opt out questions like answers because like certain people you would say like it didn't apply, and the thing was that you were like the only person that was single, and everyone around in the room they're all dating someone. The first person I saw was you. I was like, okay, here we go.
yeah. But after that, obviously like now
Yeah,
it's fine. Obviously now like working together, definitely learned a lot working with you. It was really fun working with you too. Yeah, very
Yeah,
grateful for meeting you.
she really got hurt with the game though.
No, actually,
Where was
my
my
heart-
invite? See, this is what I'm talking about. I
You
was
were
not
there.
invited.
You were there.
no, she actually wasn't.
Wait, she was.
I don't think she was actually. I think she had to do something.
No, she did come. She just came in late. I remember because I remember her and Irene coming in the door. The door.
Oh,
Was this in
I do
Leisha's
not
apartment?
remember this.
No, this was in oh
But
no,
that was
this
your
in Greg.
apartment.
No, it was Greg's, right? Like when Greg was living.
Yeah, I
with-
think it was Greg's.
I've never been to Greg's apartment actually. I don't think I
Greg
was there.
did not even have an apartment. He lived with Christine.
All right, let's not throw Greg under the bus like that.
Greg did have a place. Okay.
Greg was living on campus indeed during that time.
Yeah, I remember because it was like
Wait,
the
who did
messiest
Christine?
place I've ever seen. But let's not throw him under the bus. Anyways, what about your impressions of Lisa?
Kate.
Yeah, what about your impression of Lisa, Jennifer?
I actually can't remember like
Oh, okay.
what.
did you say?
Yeah, it wasn't like anything like really specific. Like I can't like when I think back, I kind of just associated her with like the title, like the girl that's gonna represent us in Miss Asia. That's it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but and also like you know how you mentioned like the game, what's it called? I even remember like your response to that. You were like, you were so smooth at that. Like I can't even tell you were hurt. You were like, oh yeah. Like I totally understand. I was like, oh okay, she's good. I didn't get her bad side. And then after at the end of the year, she tells me this, and I'm like, oh. Yo, Kate was really
Jennifer's interview.
Okay.
Kate, you remember Jen's interview?
Yes, I remember all of your guys' interviews.
How was it?
Yeah, her rep interview.
Yeah.
And she said we asked her to tell like a funny story, and she said, one time I fell down a supermarket. I was like, what?
Wait, what? I don't know.
Something. Yeah, no, did you?
Wait,
you said like you were walking with your mom and then you fell or something, and then
I'm disappointed, Alex.
I thought that was someone else.
That's not me, Alex. I'm disappointed.
That was
oh my
someone
gosh.
else.
What was your story then? Oh my
Alex,
God,
I don't know you
sorry.
anymore. I don't know you anymore. How can you do me dirty?
Okay,
like
what
that?
was your story? What was your story?
Okay,
What was your story?
my funny story was not funny. Okay, but I think I said something
Was it something to do with your mom?
No, it wasn't. It has nothing to do with my mom.
Okay,
Alex, I
good,
know
I
you're
don't know.
old, but this is kind of inexcusable at this point.
Yeah,
Please
exactly.
get your memory together.
Actually,
The memory is very bad.
at least like, come on. It has something to do with like me like running down like I think I was running for a subway or something for a train. And it was like really early in the morning. I had an umbrella, something like that. It's not funny, so let's not talk about it.
So who was the girl who fell down?
I don't remember.
For some reason, I want to think Betty. I don't know why.
Oh wait, me too. Like that was the person I thought of.
Oh, I
when-
think so. Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
It seems like such a Betty
Were
answer
you
to
guys
talk
in
about
that
something like
movie?
that.
No, I'm talking about when you guys. There was someone who said they fell down, and I was just like,
It might have been Betty, actually. I don't remember.
really?
Yes.
I feel like all the funny stories usually aren't funny.
They weren't. They really weren't. Oh my god.
Like I feel like when I ask that
None
question,
of them were funny.
I just want to see like the way they try to like
I
tell
will
a
never
story.
forget Michael's response to the question of what's something that changed your life, and he had the audacity to talk about Izu. Like it was like the most life-changing experience he's ever had. Michael, when you're editing this and you hear this, I want you to know I remember you were taking so many sips of water during your interview because you were so nervous.
Wait, I could imagine Michael just sipping on water too. Like he has like a certain way he like holds things. It's like really delicate for some reason. It's like
I can't like imagine him just like shaking his head and like listening to this and like continue to shake his head.
You know, right now
And then
he's probably
texting
drinking
Jen,
water.
like, what
He's holding a
is this?
bottle of water right now. He would literally stop and he would look at how he's holding the water bottle and he would like, damn, they're
Oh
actually
my god, I really hold my water bottle like that.
all right, thank you Kate, Lisa, and Alex for joining us tonight. Do you guys have any like last words?
You're welcome.
Good luck with the rest of your
Um,
semester. Guys, hang in there. You guys got it.
Thank you for having us, and good luck to you guys on school and everything. And yeah, enjoy more or less.
Once again, thank you guys for tuning in. Be sure to follow us on Instagram at ChinaBlue SVU. And in addition, this will be our last radio for the year. We will be back with more content next year, February 21st, 2021. In the meantime, stay safe. Bye.
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 哟，好久不见，想跟你说一些关于我的事情，该从何说起呢？我也不知道，所以呢，
所以那就算了吧，让我们共享时间，把烦心事都先留给明天。Oh baby， 千万我们都忘记过去，把记忆点都加湿过滤，就没有再次举起因为谁的笑声，感情很理所当然，不在乎谁造成。我从来都不会介意你说的鬼话，你说不想伤害，其实没那么伟大，但我总是被这些问题给缠住，慢慢的想要克服它，变成一种难度。感谢你照顾，从不在意我的难处，琐事加速升温，达到可燃度。那天我 一切都变得那么快，转眼之间停留在原地，隐隐作痛的年复一年，而你我不再联系，有些话其实难以言喻的，那么说不出就吞下吧，到现在还迁就它，熟悉的气味在房间里弥漫，你知道多少个夜晚我甚至不能习惯，像是烟嘴上残留的口红印，再熟悉的体温也曾在我手里的手里。So baby have a good night， 安静的睡觉。So baby have a good night， 迷人的微笑。So baby have a good night，have a good night。So baby have a good night，So baby have a good night。So baby have a good night， 扬起了嘴角。So baby have a good night， 感觉多美好。So baby have a good night，have a good night。So baby